Fortnite Squid Game collab is finally here. As just a few days ago, we received the very first update of Chapter 6 Season 3 Super. Boy oh boy was it awesome. Not only did we get 2 new items, being the Storm Beast Poms and Myst, but we also got an entirely new game mode called Battle Royale Blitz. It even has a free skin that's super duper easy to unlock. The biggest thing added in the new update was the new Squid Game collab that Epic Games has been teasing for a while, and we'll be covering everything you need to know right here in this video. But first, I'm literally 1 subscriber off my goal of 4.72 million subscribers. If you hit that subscribe button right now, you'll literally make my entire year. And somebody tied our buddy Gup to the train tracks, and he's quickly running out of time. The only way to save him is to hit the thumbs up button on this video before it's too late. In every video, one lucky person who uses code HOMAGAMESYT in the item shop gets hooked up with V-Bucks. Today's winner is on your screen right now. But ladies and gentlemen, we've wasted too much time. We got a ton of awesome stuff to cover right here in this video, including everything added for Fortnite's brand new Squid Game collab. So much more you're definitely not going to want to miss. Let's get into it. Super quickly, before we check out everything added for Squid Games, first things first, with the release of the new update, something very mysterious has begun taking place on the Fortnite island. It's quite literally already building up to this season's mini live event. It all starts over here at the Utopia City location, where for the entire season, right in the middle of the POI, we've been able to find this mysterious portal depicting the 0 point, specifically from the Unvaulting event in Chapter 1 Season 8. Earlier this week, I pointed out that Utopia City literally is the exact same layout as the vault, the giant orb in the center and 6 pillars leading up to it, implying that the two are somehow connected. Turns out they're actually connected in a more important way than we ever could have seen coming. Let me explain. Now, if you land at Utopia City, you'll notice that the 0 point portal to the vault is no longer there. Turns out this actually has to do with Midas, who has now been relocated over to this roof at Utopia City. And if you go up and talk to him, tasks you with locating his new associate, being Skillet from Season 2, who has also returned. Skillet tasks us with gathering some important information for the Golden Gunslinger. Starts out over at Shogun Solitude with the Kendo NPC, where he reveals his brother Dago is taking orders from someone or something, that it's all connected to the Overlord Spires. We start to get some real answers when we then go and talk to Hope, where she says studies on the Spires are ongoing and they've recently had some major breakthroughs, and isn't keen on revealing any important information. And things start to get super crazy with week 2 of the story quest, where inside of Hope's office, we're actually able to find some of their Spire research in the form of this poster, where you're able to see 2 different handwritings, one belonging to Hope and the other to Midas. Remember this because it'll be important in a second, because immediately after this, we had to search Jones's room, where another massive clue was found, actually being a folder with the Shadow logo on it, implying that Midas and the Supernovas have teamed up, which makes sense since obviously he's the one funding the academy. Most importantly, we're able to find this blueprint drawn up of the archway in Utopia City, as well as this massive board consisting of all of their latest findings. And once we deliver a sprite to the archway, the portal depicting the 0 point vault reappears, as well as a holographic version of Midas, and he reveals the biggest thing so far, saying this is where we intend to store the 0 point shard after it's recovered. For Hope goes on to confirm her and Midas are working together, kind of like the Squid Game contestants work together, which we'll cover in a second. First, all of this is leading up to this season's mini live event, which for the first time ever will actually be taking place during the middle of the season, called Fall of the Supernova Academy, which was accidentally revealed through the quest tabs. But trust me, you haven't seen anything yet, because where do both the 0 point vault and Midas's original faction come from? Fortnite Chapter 1. Because before Midas ever founded the Shadow faction, it went by the name The Government, aka the faction controlling the Chapter 1 island. And as we all know, located on the Fortnite OG island, you're able to find a bunch of these mysterious bunkers. And as of the latest update, a mysterious flashing light can be seen emitting from the bunkers. It actually has a secret message hidden inside of it in Morse code that translates to say something is wrong, which obviously never happened the first time around, implying that the OG storyline doesn't follow the original, meaning there's a very good chance the upcoming mini live event in Battle Royale, whatever is happening on the OG island, may very well be connected. But Hope and the Supernovas are actually up to something way more important on the island right now. Because remember back in Chapter 5 when Pandora's box arrived? Once it was open, it resulted in Hope being shown a bunch of visions of the future. She would then turn into paintings and was responsible for showing us things like Chapter 2 Remix early. Here in this season, her vision paintings have returned. However, none of them present on the first day of the season were all that important. But now, she just made one of the most most important ones of all time, and it has to do with something added in the latest update. We're dropping into a game right now to explain everything. And it all starts off right over here at a secret location not many people knew was added in the new season, actually being this very, very high-tech looking research center that isn't big enough to be a full POI, but instead a landmark called Lakeside Laboratory. Ever since this season came out, it was very, very obvious that the Islanders have been researching something here. For the longest time, we had no idea what that was. Now, in the newest update, this location received a major change. Oh, hold on. I'm not the only one checking it out. An enemy right here. Oh, it's John Cena. Come here, buddy. Thanks for playing, Anonymous. Yeah, bro is definitely a bot. Get out of here, buddy. Oh, poop. Another one. Another one. Guessing this guy's probably just a bot as well. Yep. Definitely a bot. Anyways, with the new update added this absolutely massive icy area, expanding the Islanders research area. A ton of brand new research outposts have appeared, alongside telescopes all focused at the center of the icy area. Like I mentioned, this entire point of interest has to do with some new visions shown to Hope. Coming up here shortly, she'll say, I've been painting something, it's hard to describe, like worlds between worlds. At first, I thought was gonna have something to do with the 0-point portal at Utopia City, but I was totally wrong, and instead it has to do with this season's main character, Superman. Because as we all know, there's a leaked Fortress of Solitude point of interest. It was originally supposed to take the place of Mass Meadows, but obviously that won't be happening since that's where Demon's Domain ended up appearing. But instead, the Fortress of Solitude is gonna be right here at this icy location. And coming up here shortly, Hope will actually do a painting of the POI, and this thing is gonna be absolutely massive, essentially being an exact recreation of the Fortress of Solitude from the Superman movies. So that's no messing around. It's time for the moment you've all been waiting for, and I don't just mean waiting while watching this video. Instead, this is something we've been waiting years for, ever since 2021, when the hit show Squid Game released on Netflix and took the entire world by storm, and quickly went on to become one of the biggest series of all time. Since then, every single time a new season releases, we've all been begging Epic Games to do some sort of a collaboration with Squid Games and Fortnite, but they never listened, and we were always disappointed. But finally, on the very last day of the Galactic Battle season, literally just before the Death Star live event began, Epic Games held their yearly event called Unreal Fest. They revealed tons and tons about the future of Fortnite. The biggest thing revealed was an upcoming collaboration with Squid Game. However, at the time, they didn't reveal all that much. All we really knew was that a collab was just around the corner. But then on June 11th, HypeX, the biggest Fortnite leaker, made this tweet about the upcoming collab, which Fortnite replied to with this image, showing one of the iconic Squid Game invitations that had a bunch of numbers on it. Turns out, this was actually a phone number, and calling it would play this mysterious sound effect, but would reveal a secret message when put inside of a spectrogram, which basically allows you to visualize sound effects. That message had tons of Squid Game references, like the images on the guards' helmets, square meals, and a bunch more, which got us all beyond excited, as a collab we've been waiting years for was just about to happen. But finally, ladies and gentlemen, the wait is over, and Squid Game has arrived inside of Fortnite. We're dropping into a game right now where we're quite literally gonna reveal everything. Now, weirdly enough, even though we are dropping into a Battle Royale game right now, the majority of the Fortnite and Squid Game collab doesn't actually take place in BR, even though we will see a couple new items and a new weapon added, which I'll talk about in a second. Instead, this collaboration event is incredibly similar to the Walking Dead event that we received a few months ago. You probably remember that event itself didn't take place in Battle Royale, instead inside of creative mode, where it gave creative map makers tons of different Walking Dead assets for them to create super interesting maps with, even including some very special Walking Dead mythics. And we might as well start off with the new Squid Game items. Oh, hold on one second, boys. We got an enemy. I gotta bop him. Come on, baby. Give me a good weapon. Ooh, we didn't get a good weapon, but we got the new Myst cape. Try this thing out. Oh my goodness. Oh my goodness, I'm a bird. Then we got an enemy right here. Oh my goodness, he was weak. Ah, another one. Calm it down, buddy. Calm it down. Oh dear, oh dear. Yep, thanks for playing. Oh, there's another one, another one. Everyone landed right here, bro. Got him. I think that's everyone. We should be good to cover the new collab now. But let's get into it. The very first Squid Game weapon added, actually a brand new submachine gun that goes by the name the Red Eye SMG. Judging by the stats, it doesn't appear to deal very much damage at all, but it does have a crazy high fire rate. After that, our next new item is a bunch of Squid Game invitations. Honestly, I have no idea how these things are gonna function or what they're gonna be used for. Like seriously, man, how is a piece of paper really gonna be all that useful? After that, we have one of the super weird looking Squid Game Game coffins that, if I had to guess, will probably function similar to the changing booth and just let you disguise as one of the Squid Game guards. The Squid Game guards are one of the new Squid Game skins, which we'll get to here in just a second. But first, the new collab doesn't just give creators a bunch of new assets to use in creative mode, but an absolutely massive part of it actually takes place inside of Fortnite Reload. Not any one of the Fortnite Reload islands we currently have in the game, but instead introduces a totally brand new Squid Game themed map. It features old remix point of interest like Greasy Grove have now been taken over with a bunch of Squid Game buildings, as you're able to see from the screenshots on your screen now. There's also a giant colorful maze section, also taken directly from the TV show, famous room where they sleep with a ton of bunk bed, and even that super scary looking doll from the red light green light game. And apparently Epic Games decided to add something very, very special onto the Squid Game Reload map. There are a ton of brand new Squid Game quests you're able to complete called Squid Game's Ground Quest that unfortunately only give you XP when you complete them. Not any sick cosmetic free rewards like any Squid Game skins, because sadly you're gonna have to purchase those from the item shop. Oh dear, hold on boys, we're at the Overlord Spire. Gotta hop in a car and get out of there before anything bad happens. Oh, but hold up boys, is that some enemies? Yes, it is some enemies. How we doing? Oh dear, oh my goodness, oh my goodness, oh my goodness, oh my goodness. Where is he? All right, we got one. Still so much more going down right here, man. Where are you at? Oh. Got another one. Bro, another one? Are you kidding me? Literally, like, the whole lobby is right here doing the exact same thing I am. Oh, dear. Here we go. Ready for this? Ready for this? Ready for this? Pretending I'm Peterbot. Wait. Peterbot would do better than this, wouldn't he? Here we go. Come here, buddy. Thanks for playing, man. You did take most of my shield, though, which is less than ideal. But far and away, the best part of the Squid Game collab is the new Squid Game skins. This is honestly what we've all far and away been the most excited for a very long time. Sadly, the massive red light, green light doll isn't one of the new Squid Game skins. However, it is included as an asset for creators to use on their Squid Game maps. And it's gonna be an absolute blast to finally play an official red light, green light creative island. But we did still get a bunch of awesome skins, like one being the Squid Game guards that are actually super customizable. It lets you change the icon on their helmet, picking between a square, triangle, and circle, literally exactly like the guards had on their helmets in the show. After that, we have a skin called the Dalgana Destroyer, which is kind of hard to say, but basically it's just the contestants from the Squid Game shows. And these things are even more customizable than the guards. There's a total of 9 different versions, each of them having different faces. You're even able to customize the patch on the skin, as well as the numbers displayed on the skin, picking between the numbers 1 all the way through 460. Hold on, I think there was an enemy just shooting at me. Oh yeah, he's right on the other side of this hill. Oh, there's 2 of them. Okay, all right. Oh dear, someone just lit me up a little bit. Oh dear. Okay, there's one right here. Ready for this? What? 36, 37 damage? It's embarrassing, man. That's embarrassing. Okay, we got him that time. Still another one right here though, man. Uh-oh. All right, we got him. Oh, another one. And another one right here. Okay, we'll get this guy first. What do you say, boys? What do you say? Oh my goodness, my aim. My aim is so bad. That was embarrassing. We still get this guy right here on the hill. Come on, aim better, Homa Games. Oh, wait, what? What is going on? I'm lagging, dude. Hopefully it's fixed. Hopefully it's fixed. Oh my goodness. I'm so bad, dude. And you just forgot that you saw that, man. That was embarrassing. But we haven't even covered all of the new Squid Game skins, because there's another one called Glass Bridge Survivor, based around player 67 Kang. If you remember, it was the person who survived the Glass Bridge game in season 1. And I honestly think they did a great job of recreating her in Fortnite. Oh, more gunshots this way. Wait, I can use the Myst cape. Get over there just a little bit quicker since we're a bird. There they are, there they are. Oh my goodness. Kind of far away. Oh, but I got him. I don't know where that aim was last time I fought some enemies. Let's see if I can keep it going. Oh, yes, let's go. Another one, another one, another one. Come back here, buddy. Come back here. Oh my goodness, there's the aim I'm used to. Yep, we got him. Without a doubt, the Squid Game collaboration looks to be the best one we've gotten in years. So much new stuff added, from literally an entirely brand new Squid Game themed map, a whole bunch of new items like invitations, coffins, and even an SMG, a bunch of new Squid Game quests, all the way to a whole bunch of Squid Game skins that we've literally been waiting years for. Speaking of Squid Game, I'm kind of in a Squid Game of myself right now, trying to win this game with 19 enemies left. I can't lie, I kind of want to drop this weapon because I'm so bad at aiming with it. But you know what? I do love a good challenge. Look at that. We're doing great. Oh, right here. Perfect opportunity to fly on over using the Myst cape. Get back here. Get back here. Okay. Ariana Grande. Oh. Oh, let's go, baby. Just 10 more enemies remaining. I have faith. Oh, right there, right there, right there. Calm it down, buddy. Kind of looks like one of the Squid Game guards with his red outfit. Watch this, watch this, watch this, watch this. Huh. No. Oh, my goodness. Oh, my goodness. Now there's another one. There's... Okay. Oh, my goodness. Stop it, buddy. Here we go, here we go, here we go. Oh, my. Oh, my. Oh, dear. Oh, dear. They're all around me, ladies and gentlemen. We got one in this box. Wait, where'd he go? Where'd he go? Oh, my goodness. Oh, my goodness. Right below me, right below me. Yep, yep, yep. Should be right in front of me. Yep. Yep, yep, yep. Let me drink some shield or something. Yes, we got him. Yeah, this might be the rest of the lobby right here. What up, Cypher? Got him. All right, whole bunch more over here, though. It was literally just the beginning. This guy doesn't see me. Uh-oh. Where is he? Where is he? Where is he? Oh, there's one right here. Is this him? No, it's a different guy. Uh-oh. Oh, that was the last guy. Let's go, ladies and gentlemen. The victory Royale. As soon as the Squid Game collab begins here in Fortnite, I'll make sure to let you guys know by making a tweet over my official Twitter account, @HomaGamesYT.